The following portion of Showcase is sponsored by SINA Hospitality. When you hear the word hospitality, we usually think about the beautiful hotel rooms, the fresh sheets, the fancy lobby, but with SINA Hospitality, it means something bigger. It means opening doors not just to travelers, but to the community. And joining us to talk about community partnerships and even how you could be joining their team is Ravi Patel, CEO and co-founder of SINA Hospitality. Thank you for joining us.
Sure, thanks for having me.
So first of all, congratulations, because SINA Hospitality was named the 2026 Developer of the Year by Marriott International. Tell us what that means to you and the difference in the way that you run your hotels.
It's definitely a big honor. So not a lot of people win that award. You know, when I got the email, I kind of looked at it twice. I was like, hey, did I really win this?
What's happening?
And I called, you know, me and my dad, we work in the business together. So I called him and I'm like, this is such a great thing that we've been able to accomplish. And it's really cool. You know, when you think about when our company started, it started in '97. I took over in 2012. And so from 2012 to 2026, to be able to achieve that award, there's a lot of people that don't ever get that.
That's huge. And the amount of hotels you have more than 30 premium branded hotels, 6 different states. You partner with Marriott and Hilton and IHG. And even though your company is on a national level, what's really interesting is how important it is for you to support the local causes right here. You've been a massive contributor to the Chesterfield Food Bank Outreach Center and others. Why is that important to you, Ravi?
Because I think without the community, you can't really grow. Like, we're not just a hotel company. It's not all about just business, right? So it's one of those things is you need to be ingrained in the community. You need to try to help the best you can. And, you know, there are certain skill sets that we can bring to the table. Like for the Chesterfield Food Bank, they're great at the food bank operations. When it comes to construction and permitting, they need some help. And it's something that we can do. We can give our time in that way, in addition to donating to the food bank, and everybody wins. So they'll get a much better facility when it's done, and hopefully be able to serve more people.
I think it's incredible because not everybody runs their businesses like that.
Yeah.
You don't gatekeep in any way. In fact, I had to ask personally, you had the monks that were just here doing the Peace Walk. They stayed with you. Can you tell me about that experience?
Yeah, so they came for lunch, and you know, first it was no visitation. Then they were like, no, open everything up for visitors. So we had 400 people in the ballroom, and then we had people outside that couldn't get in because, you know, when the monks come, 95 is backed up. Everything, like it's a disaster on a traffic, you know. But it was calming, you know. They tied a ribbon, you know, they tie it to everybody, and they're like, hey, you know. And so it's good to see that the monks bring that kind of awareness to the community.
Yes.
Where people come together, like in a time where times are tough and a lot of people don't come together.
Absolutely. And I know that you want your staff to be part of that same vision and the way that you share that. You have this great hospitality program that you guys are doing with Bright Point Community College. Tell us briefly about that. Yeah,
so that program, you know, it came about because in our industry, workforce development is huge, and we don't have enough people. And, you know, Bright Point having the platform that they have, they're able to come out and say, look, we can offer this program. And so all the Tourism Improvement District for Richmond funded that in its entirety for the first 3 years. So.
Well, as Ravi was telling you, it is a really phenomenal program, and you've heard about how incredible SINA Hospitality is. So if you want to be a part of it, you can find out more at SINAHospitality.com. And the preceding portion of Showcase was sponsored by SINA Hospitality.